Welcome to Raj Informatica. Please subscribe my channel. If you like my videos, please like, comment, and subscribe. So now, the next important thing is today we are going to discuss about AWS. So what is AWS, guys? Amazon Web Services. Why we need AWS? Yeah, synchronization application I'll cover. Yes, I'll cover. So just answer my question. What is Amazon Web Service means? What is the use of it? What is AWS? What is the use of it? It's a cloud. Okay, cloud means is it a database? Is it database like Snowflake? Is it a database like Snowflake? Cloud application means what? See, AWS, there are many things in AWS. There are many things in AWS. Okay. So it's a cloud platform. You can, the database also it will show, it will give, you can create an application, you can store a file. So there are many things. Now in real time, yes, please. In real time, what we should do is, one second. AWS, there is one S3 in AWS. There are many services in AWS. Okay, there is one service called S3, storage system. S3 means storage. S3, Amazon AWS S3. AWS S3. What is this S3? S3 means storage system in Amazon, like Google Drive. You know Google Drive, correct? Do you know Google Drive? Everybody knows Google Drive? Yes, please. Yeah. So like Google Drive, see AWS is having AWS, you can create a database inside AWS, you can create a table, and you can create an application, you can create many things. There are many things in AWS, but in real time, we will use the AWS S3 for source files and target files. Either source files will be present in AWS, or we should load target files to AWS. Mainly for this purpose, we will use AWS, like it is Google Drive, but Google Drive is having less secure. Okay, but AWS is more secured. ETL also, no, we will use ETL can also be done maybe, but I'm not sure about it. But normally we'll use AWS as our source or target. As a source or target. Just I started. I did not do anything. Just I started about AWS. Okay. So AWS is what? It's called Amazon Web Services. It is from Amazon. You know Amazon, right? You know Amazon. Okay. So Amazon, whatever you are ordering, that is same Amazon, same. Okay. So the same from Amazon, they have created a web service called AWS. Under that, we are learning S3. S3 mainly used to store the files. Okay. So when you create a trial account of S3, trial account of AWS, they will give 5 GB space, 5 GB files, you can store it. And for 1 year, trial period, 5 GB space they will give for a trial account. After 5 GB, they will charge. Okay, be careful. Don't put more than 5 GB files in your AWS account. Normally, we will use like source files, target files. We will store source files into AWS and we'll load to another database. Or from Oracle table, we'll create a target file in AWS and load it. Okay. Understood? Yes, please. Now I am using AWS as a source system or target system. Are you clear? Understood? Everyone? Are you clear what is AWS? So now I will give a step-by-step video. What I will do? I will give a step-by-step video. Yes, please. If exceeds 5 GB, you can delete. Yes. Okay, you can delete. 1 second. Tables, but normally in real time, AWS used for files. in real time, AWS used for files, but you can create tables also. But that we will not use. Maybe in some other project, maybe use it. But I used in my project, I used AWS for files as a source system. As a source system, we have used AWS. 1 second. Any files, not only for source or any type of files you can store. Like Google Drive, you can use AWS. Like Google Drive, you can store video files, audio files, images, any files you can store. Whatever the files it is, you can store for any files for 1 year, 5 GB limit. But in real time, when it comes to IICS, we will use AWS for source as a source system or a target system for flat files and JSON files. There is one more file called JSON files. For that, we will use it. Are you clear? Understood, guys? So now, after this session, I will give a step-by-step video. After this session, I will give what are JSON files. I'll tell later. When the topic has come, I will tell that. Okay. So now what I am saying is, after this session, I will give one video, how to create a AWS account. Okay. And how to log into it, how to create a bucket in AWS, how to create a user, and how to create the connections. Okay. Now, databases also there. Databases also will be there in AWS. You can create a database also. But in real time, we will use for file system. I'll show you. See, I have already created I'll tell you what is bucket. I'll tell you, please wait. So I have already created trial account. Okay. Just I am logging into AWS. I'm logging into AWS. So this is my user ID. So note it down everything, whatever you are doing in AWS. Whatever you are doing in AWS, please note it down somewhere. Not only AWS, in IICS, whatever you create, anything, you note it down somewhere. See, I note it down. Okay, I have noted down all these things here. If you see my AWS account, so what is my email address? What is my account name? What is my bucket name, folder name, path? Okay, all these things, access key, secret key, everything. So these and all how to create, I have shown in the video. But to create an AWS account, you should have a debit card. You should have a debit card. Yes, please. Debit card, they will deduct 2 rupees. And you should have a valid mobile number. And you should have a valid Gmail ID. You should have a valid debit card. So that will be deducted for 2 rupees. And after 1 or 2 days, they will refund it back. Are you clear? Understood? Are you clear, please? Now, this is AWS. If you see, this is AWS console. Credit card, don't give it. Try to give debit card only. At least debit card, you can transfer the funds to other account. If you use credit card, sometimes it will go to auto pay. And if they charge, what you will do? So you should be very careful. Amazon can charge. You should be very careful. You should not use other than what I show. In your office, there is a development environment, means you can use it. But when you do a trial account, only use S3, don't use others. If you use others, they may charge. Be careful, please. You can explore if you want, but don't ask me they have charged later. It is your own responsibility, please. I'm not responsible if they charge you, but if you just create this S3 and use still 5 GB, they will not change. Okay. Yes, please. In real time, you should not use any debit card, nothing. the S3 account will be created by administrator, and connection also will be in real time. You no need to use any debit card or credit card in real time. When you go to real time, an administrator with office account they already created. They have given the office credit card or something, and the connections also they will only create. But as we are learning here, you should know this. You should know how to create a Amazon AWS S3 account. Okay. So now there are many services. S3 is a service. S3 is a service of AWS. S3 is a service. Okay, you see view all services. There are many services. These many services are in AWS. Amazon Redshift. Okay, QuickSight. There are many Amazon Glue, AWS Glue, AWS of FinSpace. There are many services in AWS. In that, the storage service is S3. The storage service. If you see database, there is RDS database. Okay, if you see these are the database, you can create a database also. In some projects, they may use database also, but normally we'll use AWS for file storing purpose. Okay, so in this, our area of interest is S3, storage service. S3 means storage service. Understood? Understood, please. What is S3 means? Did you understand what is S3 means? Everyone? Did you understand what is S3 means? S3 means storage service. Okay, storage service. So here I shown you how to open S3. I shown you. Now in AWS there are many services. In AWS there are many services, but in AWS there are many services. So that is one storage service is S3. This is S3. This is S3. So one storage service is S3. So this is AWS S3. So what is S3 means? Storage service, please. Storage service. AWS S3. Okay, understood? AWS database also syntax like Snowflake and Oracle. Yes, but not all same. But few things will be same. Few things will be different. In AWS, we have buckets. Bucket is like a drive in our system. C drive, D drive is there, no? We have C drive, D drive in our system. In Windows. In Windows, do we have drives? C drive, D drive, E drive. Like that, under S3, it will be having buckets. This is called a bucket in AWS S3. In AWS S3, you can create multiple buckets. Under each bucket, you can create the folders. Under each bucket, you can create the folder. So AWS is to store a file. First, you should create a bucket. Bucket is like a drive in your system. Now, under AWS, you should create a bucket. Under bucket, you can create multiple folders. Folder 1, folder 2, folder 3. Under the folders, you can create subfolders. Subfolders you can create. Under subfolders, you can create files. Under folders, you can create the files. So bucket contains, okay, if you see, first we need to create a bucket. First, we need to create AWS bucket. Yes, please. First, we need to create AWS bucket. Okay. Now, bucket is collection of okay, folders and subfolders, and also files. Now, folder is a collection of subfolders and files. Understood? Yes, please. Understanding? Everyone? Are you clear, please? So this bucket will be unique name. So unique name you should be, if you are, suppose there is one person, they already created AWS account. They are using a bucket name called bucket01. A bucket name called bucket01. You cannot use this. This is a unique one. You cannot use it. Okay? You cannot use it. So just go through my video, how to create AWS account, how to create a bucket. how to create a folder, how to upload the files, and how to create a user, how to create secure access key, how to create all those things. You just go through that, then you will understand. Now, if you see here in AWS, if you see in S3, we have one bucket here. Are you seeing here bucket, info bucket 02? Are you seeing a bucket, please? Like this, you can create n number of buckets. You can create n number of buckets. See, create bucket. You can create n number of buckets. Under open the bucket, you will be seeing a folder, SRC files. I created it. I created a folder called SRC files. Okay, directly you can upload the files here. I created SRC files folder, open it. Under the folder, I copied some flat files. I uploaded some flat files. How to upload the flat files? So come to S3. How to upload the flat files? Come to S3. Open the bucket. Open the folder. Are you seeing here? Are you seeing here upload? Upload, are you seeing? Yes, please. Guys, are you seeing upload? Click on upload. Add files. This and all I shown already. Click on upload. Add files. Okay. Here in your system, if you have any flat files, in your system, you can upload it to this. Upload it to AWS. Click on open. See these many files. I'm uploading it. All are just byte or KB files. Then upload. Once I click upload, it will upload. It will upload like this. Now it will upload. This is how it will upload. Understood? Everyone? Folder also you can upload. Folder also you can upload. Understanding, guys? These are the files I have in SRC files under S3 bucket, under S3. Now let's take one file. Let's take, now we are doing ETL, correct? In the ETL, what we will do? We will take source as S3. This is my source. AWS S3. AWS S3 as my source. And I will take any one flat file. Which flat file? Employee East. This is a flat file. You take this flat file. Otherwise, I have a flat file. I have a good storage file. I'll give that file to you. I have downloaded from internet. I'll give one file to you. It's not there. Let me give you one file. Otherwise, you can take any file. You can take any file. Okay. So let me show you a file. Yeah. In this, I'll download one file from internet. So something I am downloading it. Okay, this is what I am downloading it. So I have downloaded one CSV file. If you see here, downloads. I have downloaded one CSV file. So this is a CSV file I downloaded. How many records are there? So some columns are there. What is that? Year, industry, okay, industry name, units, variable code, variable category, value, industry code, something it is there. So it is having almost how many records? It is having almost 41,000 records. 41,000 records are there. So I am renaming this. Okay, annual report. SRC underscore annual report. This is my source. Let's take. This is my source. I will upload this in AWS. I'll send this file to you. I'll send this file to you today. Yes, please. So this is a file. Yeah. So this is a file. So what you do, you upload it to AWS. How to upload? Go to AWS, open the folder. I am in info bucket, SRC files. Under this, upload it. Add files. So here, right? SRC annual report. 6.3 MB file it is. It is 6.3 MB file, and then upload. Yes, please. Insert CSV file means comma delimiter file. But before you upload any file in AWS, open this notepad and check at last any extra lines are there. See, if you see at last, if there are extra lines, AWS will give nulls to the target. If you have any extra lines here, suppose if you see come at last, see there is an extra line, correct? Is there any extra line here? So what you do, remove that extra line, just put backspace, it will go here. Now save. Sorry. 1 second, please. Let me open again. What I'm telling to say is, so if you open any flat file, just come to end of the file, open in Notepad++. There should not be any line number here. If it is a line number, suppose if it is like this. Suppose the flat file itself like this. So like this. Now there are almost 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 blank lines. For 6 blank lines, to the target, AWS will give 6 nulls, 6 blank nulls, null records. So remove these blank lines and save it and re-upload again. Save it and re-upload again. Re-upload again under AWS. Re-upload again. Just a second. So open this file, SRC files. Upload. Add files. This is backup file. Leave it. Are we going to use AWS only for upload files? Are we going to work IICS by taking AWS files? Yes. Yes, after uploading, I'm taking AWS as a source or a target in IICS. I'm showing you that. Just see this, please. Okay, I'm uploading it. Upload. So if it is old file is there are 2 files for SRC. Just click on name. Okay, there is only one. SRC annual report.csv. Okay. Now what I will do, I will take this as my source in IICS. I will take this as my source. What is my source file name? My source file name is, this is a source file name. Are you clear, please? Are you clear what is my source file name? This is my source file name. And what is the source file path? AWS path. Source file path. Source file path is AWS path, correct? Source file path. Where you can see the path? See here, copy S3 URL. So the path is info bucket SRC files. Copy S3 URL. If you copy S3 URL, this is your path. S3 info bucket SRC files. So you can remove this S3. This is your path. Info bucket 02 SRC files is your source file path. Understood? Everyone? So you can copy this. Copy S3 URL. Copy S3 URL. You can URI. Okay? Understood? Everyone understanding, guys? How to upload a file and how this is my source. Now I will take my target as Oracle. OTTGD1. This is my source. Target table will take. You can take target file also. You can take AWS file also. Anything you can take it. Target. Snowflake target. Oracle target. Any target. Target table. Target table name is I'll give TGT report. I'll give TGT report is my target table name. And my schema database is Oracle. Schema is OTTGD dev1. Correct? Yes, please. Yes, guys. Understood? Are you clear? Everyone understanding? So now, how many records are there? Whatever the records in this file, it should come to target. That is my requirement. That is my requirement. So first we need to create AWS S3 source connection, correct? AWS S3 connection you should give, correct? You should create in IICS. Source connection in IICS. Target connection we already there. Oracle target connection we have already there. Now how to create AWS S3 connection? See in AWS, these and all I already explained in the video. Okay. In AWS, we need to create one user. Powercenter, it's very difficult to connect. Powercenter is very difficult to connect with the AWS. You can search, you can Google search. I never connected through Powercenter AWS. Okay. So you come to administrator. Actually in AWS, okay. So I have shown you how to create a user. This is I am user. This and all I explained in the video. So go through that video. This I am folder. Under I am folder, I created a user. Under I am a user I already created. And I created the security credentials. That is these things. What? Where is it? I created the security credentials. Okay. The security credentials are these things: access key and secret key. Go through the video, you will understand. Now, to create one AWS S3 connection, what you require? So go to IICS administrator. Go to IICS administrator. Connections. New connection. Connections. New connections. Yes, please. Only S3. We will use S3 or Redshift also will use. S3 or Redshift also will use. As of now, S3 is enough. Redshift is chargeable. Don't try Redshift. Redshift is chargeable. If it is free version, if it is there, I will tell you. As of now, we'll use S3. Okay. For you, under type, you will not find AWS S3 V2 connection. When you go to connections and when you click on type, you will not see. You have to go to add-on connectors. You have to go to add-on connectors and you need to add S3 connection. How to add S3 connection? How to add S3 connection? Add-on connectors. Here you type S3. See, Amazon S3 connector here, you add it. First, you need to add it. Now go to connections, new connection. Okay, new connection. Now you should write down all these things, connection name. So you copy paste so that for the next account, you can use this connection name. You can write it like this, connection name in a notepad. In a notepad, you have to write all these things. Connection name. Yes, please. Here. AWS, AWS, IICS, S3, connection name. Connection name. Okay. What is the connection name we'll use? CONN, SRC, AWS, S3. This is what I am writing a connection name. Connection name can be anything. Take the connection name and put it here. Once you added the connection, you will get it. You will get it cloud AWS S3 V2. Click on it. Here, three things you need. Runtime environment. You need access key, security key, and folder path. To create a AWS connection, you need access key, security key, and folder path. In the video, I have shown you how to create a security key. This is security key. This is security access key. This is folder name. Okay. So this is, okay. If you see here in the AWS account, okay. So in the AWS account, it is already there here. 10 seconds. Yeah, here. Access key, security key, folder path. This is your folder path. These three information you require. What you require from AWS? Access key. I have shown you in the video how to create access key, how to create a secure access key, how to create a path. Yes, please. Now, if you see, go here, copy the access key, put it in here. Security access key, take this and put it in here. Folder path, this is your folder path, info bucket 0 to SRC files, put it here and test. Only these three, remaining not required. Yes, please. When you test, it will get succeeded. Success. Where to find those? In the video. Till here I explained what is AWS, how to create AWS account, how to create a bucket, how to create the permissions, how to create a IAM user account, how to create secure access key, how to create a secret access key, how to create a connection also I have shown in the video. Clear, guys? Yes, please. Understood? Everyone? So now save it. So my connection is created. Now you need to create a mapping. What you have to do? You have to create a mapping. Mapping also is shown in the video. Create a mapping. We'll do a sample mapping. create a mapping, go to data integration, new, create a mapping, create a mapping. Under the mapping, create a mapping. Okay. So under the mapping, what you have to do? 1 second, please. Just a second. One second, please. Yeah. Now source is what? What is our source? My source is AWS. My source is, okay, go to info bucket folder. This is my source, correct? Which is my source? SRC annual report.csv, correct? This is my source. Just give the name, source name, SRC annual report. Now go here, source. You should select, you should take a AWS connection. We created a connection name. What is the connection name we created? Connection SRC AWS SRC connection SRC AWS S3. Now source type single object, select. If you select, it will show the bucket directly now. When you click on select, when you click on select, okay, info bucket 0 is showing here. Click on it. Then SRC files. Are you seeing SRC files? Guys, are you seeing SRC files? Whatever it is there, it is showing here. Whatever it is showing SRC files. Now, whatever the files under AWS servers, Redshift also storage purpose, please. Redshift also different thing. We'll see that. First, we'll learn about S3. First, learn about S3, please. Okay. Now here, what is your file name? Annual report. So you can click on name here. Yes, SRC. Where is the file? SRC annual report. In real time, how to identify the connections? So in real time, in development, sometimes you need to create the connections or your administrator already created, maybe in real time. But you should know how to create a connection. Okay, SRC annual report, click on OK. Now here the most important thing, after you select the AWS file, the most important thing, go to format. Are you seeing many formats? Flat, Avro, Parquet, Arc, JSON, correct? Are you seeing under format for AWS Connect, for AWS source? We are dealing with a flat file now. So select flat. Flat means flat file. Flat means flat file. After that, everything is same now. After this, everything is same. Okay. So flat, it will take some time. Okay. I selected flat. Formatting options. Click on formatting options. It's a comma delimiter file anyways. If you want to change it, you can change the comma delimiter to any delimiter. And you can click on preview also. You can click on preview data. So it will show the preview data of the source file, annual report. See, it is showing the data. It is showing the data, guys. Now what you have to do, save it and select the target. Target, I will create at runtime. Target, I will create at runtime. How to create at runtime? Go to target. Target name is, target name what we decided? We decided the target name as TGT report. TGT report. My target name is TGT report. This is my target name. Yes, please. Now target, select Oracle. You can take Snowflake also. I don't have any problem, but Snowflake will take time. That's why I'm going to Oracle. OTTGT Dev 1. You can take Snowflake also. Okay, select the file. The table name is TGT report. So create at runtime. TGT report. Yes, please. TGT report. Click on OK. Click on OK. Save. Click on OK. Save. TGT also can take AWS. TGT also can take AWS. Now the mapping name m_TGT report AWS. Okay, I'm giving AWS TGT report AWS, something like this. Saved. So I created a mapping, just a pass-through mapping. Just a pass-through mapping. So now you no need to give field mapping. Why? Because you no need to give field mapping. Why? Why you no need to give field mapping? Because we are creating a runtime. Normally we should check the data types. As of now, I'm not checking. Directly I'm loading. Later, next file I'll tell you. You have to change the data types. But as of now, I'm not changing. We'll go to directly mapping task. Okay, once you import the source file, you need to change the data types. But here, not required. Just one-to-one mapping. So I'm not doing any logic directly. I'm doing. Okay, MCT underscore. Okay, now laptop. Select the mapping. Select the mapping. This is a mapping, correct? TGT report. TGT report. Next. Finish. Next, and click on finish. Okay, done. Now run the mapping. Run the mapping configuration task. Target file. Target can be a file. If target is AWS, it should be a file, not a table. Target should be a file. You can take a table also. That's a different story altogether. Understand about S3 first. So did you understand what is S3 and how to create a connection in S3 and how to do a mapping with S3? Did you understand? Everyone. Guys, understood or not? Are you clear? Everyone, are you clear? Understood? So I step-by-step video. Till here I given the video. Till here I have created a video. Till whatever I'm saying, I created a video. So you just go through that, create today itself. Okay, after creating any mapping, take a backup. After creating any mapping, export it. Take a backup on daily basis. Better. See, 41,750 records are processed, correct? From source, it is read 41,715. From target, it is loaded 41,715. Go to Oracle and target schema. Understood, guys? How to work on? Understood how to work with S3? How to work with AWS S3? Yes, please. Clear, guys? Are you clear? So daily learning a new thing. Is it interesting? Is it interesting for you? Yes? Yeah. Okay. Now we'll go to STG. Target, correct? Yeah. So here, select star from TGT report. Execute. You got the data? Did you get the data, please? Understood, guys? Are you clear? Everyone? So this is how you need to do with S3. Now, next transformation. Yes, please. Next transformation. Okay. Yeah. So from today, I decided one thing. From today, I decided one thing. Okay. Whatever the video, it will be available for one day, 24 hours. The video will be available in website. Okay. Why I am not giving video is to make sure that you understand the session in live session. But few people are facing issues. That is why the video will be available in website 24 hours. Will that help you? Will that help you, guys? If it is 24 hours in the website. Okay. So 24 hours, the video will be up. That means, suppose if it is uploaded at 2 o'clock today after this session, see, don't ask me more, please. I am giving, I did not tell you, but I am still giving. Don't ask me, extend until Sunday, extend until Monday. No, never, please. One day means one day only. Don't ask me again. If you ask me, I'll remove this also. I'll not give this option also. If you ask me more, I will not give this option also. Okay. 24 hours. 24 hours it will be there. Suppose today 2 p.m. it is uploaded. 2 p.m. it is uploaded today after this class. Tomorrow by till 2 p.m. it will be available. Okay, it will automatically delete after 2 p.m. Okay, guys, fine. But because I have a video, now I am not giving any particular video to anyone. You should not ask me. You should not ask me any video to me. Okay, next link you should not ask me because we are giving 1 day access. If you miss, you have to watch it. Okay, and because I am getting the video not in YouTube, in website, please, not in YouTube, in website, in our rajinformatica.com website extras, not in YouTube, please. Okay, so make sure that you attend live sessions. Make sure that you attend in live session. Okay, so if you are feeling difficulty, then go through the video. Otherwise, simply don't go through, please. Simply don't go through the video. First do it. Yesterday 11 and 12 gone, done, finished. Okay, so now from today, what I am trying to say, yesterday only I noticed I given a notice in the WhatsApp group. So today by 9:30 it is deleted. Okay, so now what I am trying to say, because I am giving the video, you should not watch it. Keep a mindset that I should join the live session. I should understand the live session. I should do the mapping without seeing video. Try as much as possible to do the mapping without seeing video. Really, if you stuck somewhere, then watch the video. Till then, don't watch. Are you clear? Yes, please. Okay. Otherwise, there is no use. That is why I decided 1 day access I will give. So please, every day same process. Every day same process. Okay. So 24 hours the video will be enabled. Within 24 days, 24 hours, whatever you have doubts, you can clear it by seeing the video. Fine, guys. Okay. Fine. That is about the update. Now don't ask me, give me 2 days, give me 3 days, give me the link. No links provided till now. From now, you should not ask because we are giving 24 hours. 24 hours. Okay. Yes, please. If it is uploaded today 2 p.m. till tomorrow 2 p.m. it will be available. Tomorrow afternoon 2 p.m. it will be available. Okay. Now, so the next transformation in IICS, XML files, all those things I'll tell you. All files like JSON, XML, we need to take it in staging area and make them homogeneous. Yes, we will. JSON and XML file will be used for some other purpose. I will tell later. As of now, Flatfiles will be converted to stage tables. Now, the next thing is transaction control transformation. Do you know what is transaction control? Do you know what is transaction control transformation in Powercenter? It is mainly used to generate what is the use of transaction control? What is the use of transaction control transformation? What is the use of transaction control transformation? To generate the files dynamically. To generate the files dynamically. So in transaction control, it's an active connected. We have 5 keywords. What are those? TC commit before, TC rollback before, TC commit after, TC rollback after. So please go through the Powercenter transaction control. I'm not going to tell now. Please go through the Powercenter transaction control. Okay. TC continue transaction, correct? This is what we have. This is what we have in Powercenter. So if your target is a flat file, if your target is a flat file, see, normally when you use transaction control, Informatica will decide, Informatica will treat a row as a new transaction for the below cases. What are the cases? TC commit before, TC rollback before, correct? Yes, please. In these two cases, Informatica will treat a source record as a new transaction. Now, if your target is a flat file, you can generate dynamic flat files. You can generate flat files dynamically if you use commit before. Correct? Yes, please. If you use commit before in transaction control, you can generate the flat files dynamically. Dynamically means what? Please observe. What is dynamically means? Let's say I have a source file, SRC city. Let's say I have a source file called SRC city. Now what I want is, here how many states I have? I have Karnataka, Telangana, Maharashtra, AP, Gujarat, Odisha, Bihar, MP. Like this, I have different states, correct? In my table or a file, source can be table or a file. I have 20 records are there. When I run this mapping, it should create a file called kr.txt. It should create a file called, I have the files, I guess. Let me show you. Okay, I don't have it. Yeah, kr.txt. It should create a new file automatically, ts.txt. Okay, like this, how many states are there? That many files I need to create. And all Karnataka should go to this file. All Karnataka records should go to this file. Yes, please. All Karnataka should go to this file. Yes, guys. Now Telangana. All Telangana records should go to this file. Understanding? Understanding everyone, guys? Like this, I want. How to do? So how many states I have actually? How many states? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 states are there. 11 files it should generate, and particular data should go to that file. How to do this? By using IICS. How to do this by using IICS? Guys, Powercenter IICS, how to do? I have 11 states. I need 11 files. Router transformation, correct? By using a router transformation. In router transformation, create 11 groups. Create 11 groups. Yes, please. Create 11 output groups and give the condition state equal to KR, state equal to TS, state equal to TN, and create 11 targets. That is one method. But you can do router if you know the state names. Suppose today 11 states are coming. Tomorrow 20 states will come. Then tomorrow 20 states may come. And we don't know the state names. Then can you do router? If you know fixed states, 12 states are there. So 12 files you can generate. But today 12 maybe, tomorrow 5 may be different states, day after tomorrow 20 states. So that time you cannot use router, you have to use transaction control. Transaction control transformation is having a special property. If target is a file only, your target should be file. It will not work for target tables. If your target is a file, if you use TC commit before, it will generate flat files dynamically. So now how to use transaction control, we'll see. Okay. So after running this mapping, I need how many states? 11, correct? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah, 11. Source can be table or a file. But target should be file. In Powercenter, how to do this mapping? The same mapping in Powercenter, it's a lengthy process. In Powercenter, so if I want to show you this mapping, in Powercenter, this is the mapping. In Powercenter, it is little logic required, but in IICS, it is very easy. In Powercenter, we should do all these things. This is source and sorter, then expression. In expression, we need to write some logic. And in transaction control, you should write a flag equal to and TC commit before, TC continue transaction. Then we need to use a flat file port, file name port. You know file name port in Informatica Powercenter. In Informatica Powercenter, you know file name port. Yes, please. In Informatica Powercenter, every target file is having a file name port, correct? Every target file is having a file name port. This is a file name port. You can create it. You can create a file name port. Okay. So if you take any file, there is one here. See, suppose if I create any file, suppose let me create a file. Create it. If you have any target file in Powercenter, so to generate the flat file names dynamically, what you require? What you require, guys? You require a file name port, correct? Do you require a file name port? Yes, we require a file name port. See, for this, see please. Are you seeing F port here? Add a file name column to this table. So by using this, you can rename the dynamic flat files. So now the same thing I am doing in IICS. IICS is very easy. In IICS, how we will do, we'll see. Okay. So did you understand the requirement? Did you understand the requirement, please? Yes, please. So make sure that you don't have any spaces, extra lines. Make sure that you don't have any extra lines in this. Okay, there are no extra lines. Upload this in AWS. Upload this file in AWS. So I'm going to AWS. It is already there. I'll delete and upload in front of you. I can delete this file. I can delete. Okay. So while you delete, see, when you delete the objects, you should write it permanently delete here. You should write permanently delete. What you have to do? What I am trying to do, I am deleting this file. When you delete a file, it is already there in AWS. It's already there in AWS. When I delete the file, okay, SRCCT, I'm deleting the file. When you delete directly, it will not delete. Here to confirm the deletion, type permanently delete in the input field. So take this, put it here, permanently delete without spaces, then delete objects. Then that one deleted. So now I will upload the file. How to upload the file? Come to the bucket and folder. Upload, add files. Take the file, today's file. Transaction control SRCCT is my source file. Okay, is my source file. Open, and then upload. We can create n number of dynamic flat files. Yes, by using transaction control, you can create n number of flat files. I'll show you. Please see. So now my AWS is created, correct? In the AWS file, in the AWS SRCT is created. Now I'll take this as a source file and target as our Windows system. Target files I'll generate here. Target files I'll generate under D drive, C drive, program files, secure agent, apps, data server, data TGP files. Here I will generate the target files. Okay. Did you understand the requirement, please? Everyone, did you understand the requirement? So my requirement is, I have a source file called SRCCT in AWS. I'll take that to IICS. And how many states are there? That many file names it should generate. That many files it should generate with the data. That target file should come in Windows file system. So for that, what to do? Create IICS mapping. Create IICS mapping. Okay. Create a mapping. Now in the mapping, okay, give the mapping name, m_city dynamic file concept. m_state dynamic files. Dynamic flat files concept. Okay. So this is the one, my mapping name. My source name SRCCT. Now what you have to do? Now you have to change the data types. Now you can change the data types. I'll show you how to change the data types. Go to source. So select the AWS connection. Select AWS connection. SRC AWS S3. 1 second. SRC AWS S3. Select the AWS connection. After that, single object, select it. Okay, select srcct.csv. It's a comma delimiter file. So info bucket 2. info bucket 2, SRC files, SRC files, then here, okay, SRC city.csv, SRC city.csv. Okay, now here the main important, the most important, flat, under format flat, that is for only AWS. When AWS is a source, you should not forget this format as flat. Okay, guys? Format as flat. Are you clear? Everyone, are you clear, please? Understood? Everyone understanding format as flat? 1 second. Yes, please. Now next. Next. Yeah. If you see here, now you need to, once you import a file, you need to change the data types. How to change the data types? Go to advanced. Sorry, here fields. Go to fields. Okay. 1 second. Yeah. Here, see, please. If you see the file, if you see the source file, see the source file. Delimiter anyway, comma delimiter. Delimiter any comma delimiter. All are strings only, no name, place, state, strings only. So no need to change any data types, correct? It's a comma delimiter. All are strings. No need to change any delimiter. And it's by default, it's a comma delimiter. Formatting options. By default, it's a comma delimiter. You can click on preview data. You can click on preview data. Yes, please. You can click on preview data. So when you click on preview data, it will show the preview data. See here, Raj Bangalore KR, it is showing done. So my source is done. Next, after source, take a sorter. Why I will tell you sometime. Take a sorter. Take a sorter. After this, take a sorter. In the sorter, sort by state. You want state.txt, correct? State file names you want it, correct? You wanted kr.txt, ts.txt, tn.txt. So state column you take as a ascending order. Ascending or descending, anything. Go to sort plus name. Okay? Sorry, state ascending order. Save. So state ascending order. Now transaction control, very easy in IICS. They made it really easy. Okay. Now go to here. Take transaction control. This is transaction control. Under transaction control, if you come to transaction control here, now see please, there are 4 options. What I am doing, I am sorting based on state first, correct? I am sorting based on state. So if I open the source file, sorter will do what? Sort will sort the state. Sorter will sort the state. Let me show you 1 second. So is it sorted based on state? Is it sorted based on state? So AP, BH, GJ, like this it is shown. Okay. Now see please, what I want to tell to transaction control in IICS is, if field value changes, see is AP is changed. First value is AP, correct? Next also AP. For this, no change. If it is changed the field value BH, which state field, if the state field value changes, commit before. Otherwise, continue transaction. What I am saying, and suppose you got one state first, AP. Create a file, ap.txt. Treat that file as a new transaction. Okay, that means first time you create a new transaction. Until it changed AP, until the AP changed continue transaction. Don't create any file. Once the state is changed, create a new file. Understanding? Suppose I have some other files, some other names also here. Okay, like this. Okay, like this. Okay, like this I have. So now what I'm trying to say, I want to create first ap.txt, correct? Under ap.txt, I need these four. Correct? So whenever a new state comes, tc commit before. tc commit before means create a new file. If you are, I told you, if your target is a flat file, in your mapping, if your target is a flat file, if you use a commit before, what will happen? It will create a new file. So now AP is a new thing. AP is a new name. First time new name. So TC commit before. Next, is it a new name? No. So continue transaction. Field value, no changes. If field value changes, commit before. Otherwise, continue transaction. So continue transaction means put it here. So same thing. First, you create a new file and put this data to this file. Okay, put the data until it changes until the state name change. Let it be the same. Now, when it comes to BH, is the state name is changed, state field is changed, then create bh.txt and create it. Now again next changed. So create a new file. Understanding what is that means? If the field value changes, which field? String state field. Use a commit before. Commit before means it will generate a new file or the dynamic file. Else continue transaction. That's it. That's it here. Nothing. There is nothing difficult here. But in Powercenter we should do circus. In Powercenter, if you want to implement, we should do circus. Yes or no, please? We should do all these things. Correct? We have seen this already in Powercenter. Yes or no? Yes, guys. In my Powercenter training, did we see this? In my Powercenter training, did we see this mapping? Yes. But in IICS, it's very easy. So whatever the state name you want as a file name, whatever the column name you want as a file name, if it is, suppose I want city.txt, place.txt, suppose, then you give place here. I want city.txt, I'm taking city. So then commit before. So here we have 5 options. Commit before and else continue transaction. That's it. Save. So my transaction control is done. Did you understand? What did any transaction control? Did you understand, please? What did any transaction control? Did you understand? If field value change, that is state, commit before or continue transaction. Now go to target. Okay. Now go to target. I'll share the Powercenter mapping. Okay, I'll share the Powercenter mapping. You can go through that. Now target. Target name is nothing because it should generate dynamically. Now come to target. Give the target connection. This one, right? Connection FFTGT. Yes, please. Connection FFTGT. Now single object, select. You select here after single object. Now what to do? Create new at runtime. Are you seeing use the dynamic file name? When you create a new runtime, click on use a dynamic file name. If you use it, so one option is you can write state.txt here only. Or one more option is what you do is before transaction control, take an expression. Okay, here under transaction control, take an expression. Okay, so there is expression here. Create an output port. create an output port in expression. What is that? State.txt you want. Create an output port. O underscore state O underscore file name you give. Our file name should be state.txt. So string 255. Okay, error remove. Now here configure the file name. What is the file name format I want? State double pipe dot txt. Correct? This is what I want. This either you can write here or you can write there also. State double pipe dot txt. Yes, please. You can validate. One way is you can write here. Now come to target. Come to target and target. Okay. Here what you do, select the object. Flat file, it should be flat file. Select the object. Create new at runtime. Use the dynamic file name. Now here just add the file name, add it. Whatever the O underscore file name has come here, just add it. O underscore file name. Okay. Validate. Now click on OK. Validate and click on OK. Understood, guys? What I have done? Understanding what I have done? Everyone? So I came to file, dynamic file name. And in the expression, I added one file, I added one expression called file name state.txt. Just to add it here and click on OK. And click on OK. Now, what you want, in which delimiter you want? Your target flat files. Which delimiter you want? Suppose I want pipe delimiter. Suppose. Click on formatting options. Okay. Come to delimited other pipe delimiter. If you want tilde delimiter, you can give tilde delimiter. I want pipe delimiter. Now text qualifier none. Click on OK. Now, when I run this mapping, how many states, that many txt files it create with the pipe delimiter will show now. Save. Understood, guys? What I have done in this mapping? What I have done? Did you understand? What I have done in this mapping is I took my AWS source. AWS source I took srccity and sort based on state, and in expression we need to format our file name .txt state.txt. All files are with state name. Yes, I'll show you. Just wait. State.txt. In the transaction control, I given if field value changes for state, commit before or continue transaction. Under target, I created a dynamic. I created at runtime. At runtime, it should create a file and it should give the name. Create at runtime. Then use the dynamic flat file name. Dynamic file name. O underscore file name. Add it. O underscore file name. Add it and save and run this. Save and run this. So I will show you after running. Take the mapping name. Take the mapping name. New. Take the mapping name. New. Mappings. Sorry. Tasks. MCT. MCT underscore. This one. Okay. Select. Select. These are right. Dynamic flat files. Next. Finish. Now I will run this MCT and I'll show you. Okay. I'll tell you. What is use of giving output port in expression, giving directly, I'll tell you. See, this is what you should know Powercenter, please. In Powercenter, I already explained all these things. If you know transition control in Powercenter, this mapping is easy. That is why you must know Powercenter first before you come to IICS. Okay. Now run it. Run. It is running now. Now go to the flat files target directly. Now you wait. The file names will come here. The files will come here. Just wait. Once it succeeds there, the files will automatically come here. Just observe here. Okay. So go to monitor. Running. It is running actually. Just see now. The files will appear here. See, the files has come. The files has come, guys. Automatically. with names AP, BH, GJ, KR, Kerala, Maharashtra, Madhya Pradesh, Odisha, Tamil Nadu, Telangana, West Bengal. Open the file. Under AP, only AP, see. O underscore file name also came here. O underscore file name also came here. Suppose I don't want this O underscore file name here. I want only name, place, state. Suppose. How this file has come? Did you understand? How this file has come? ap.txt, bh.txt, gj.txt. How it came? How it came, guys? .txt only how it came? .txt only how it came? Because I given the format in the expression transformation in IICS, in the expression transformation, I have given state.txt. A file name port I took O underscore file name. I given state.txt under target, okay, target fields. Under target, what I done? I given a dynamic file name port. See now, use the dynamic file name. What is there in O underscore file name? It will create. Exclude dynamic file name field. See, for each file, a file name field also coming. This one is coming. I don't want ap.txt. I want only name, place, state. I don't want bh.txt. I don't want. O underscore file name I don't want. I want only name, place, state. I'm deleting this. Okay. Now what I do? I'll click this also. Exclude dynamic file name field. It's very easy, please. It is really easy. The mapping is dead easy. Correct? Is it so easy in IICS than Powercenter? Really, it's very easy in IICS. Transaction control, they given really very good option. In Powercenter, it is not having this option. In Powercenter, we were doing flag at all. But in IICS, they made really easy. Click on OK. Okay, save. Now run the MCT again. Run the MCT again. Run the MCT again. Run it. When you run, check the monitor. So check the files now again. It will take 1 minute maybe. So the files will come out. Let's wait for some time. So are you getting, guys? Are you understanding how the files are generating? You able to understand how the files are generating? Are you clear? Everyone understood? Now see, please, the files has come. Now open the file. Just name, place, state. Do we have name, place, state? AP file. Bihar. Karnataka, only Karnataka records. Kerala, only Kerala records. Telangana, only Telangana records. Yes, please. Understanding? I'm using sorter, no? I am sorting based on the state. I sorted out already. I have sorted based on the state. I use the sorter, correct? I use the sorter based on the state. In IICS also. Okay. If you want a dynamic flat file generation, use transaction control. If you wanted to generate flat files dynamically based on a field, based on state. Suppose I want .dat files. I don't want text files. I want dat files. What CSV files I want? What to do? Target files I want CSV files with comma delimiter. What to do? I want target files with CSV comma delimiter. What to do? In the expression, you should use state.txt, state.csv. In the expression, you should use state.csv. In the expression, you should use state.tsv. So it gives CSV files. On target, when you go to target formatting options, you give comma delimiter. Target comma delimiter. Did you understand how transaction control is working? Are you clear, please? Everyone clear about it? Transaction control, are you clear? Any doubts in transaction control, please? Any doubts in transaction control? Are you clear about it? Guys, will you do this mapping? Under transaction control, better use expression transformation. It is very easy. If you use expression, it is very easy. Better to use expression transformation. Yes, please. Do we have choice in real time to do with IICS or Powercenter, or will the manager decides? See, when you go to real time, either you will work on Powercenter or you will work on IICS. Not both. Okay. So IICS Powercenter mappings will bring you to IICS, or you will create Powercenter mapping or IICS mapping, not both. Okay. If they are using IICS, you should create only IICS mapping. If they are using Powercenter, you should create only Powercenter mapping. Okay. Clear, guys? Are you clear? Understood? Okay. So this is about transaction control. Very good transformation in IICS. Very good option. I like it really. Now the next transformation is normalizer transformation. Next transformation is normalizer transformation. What is normalizer? So in the today's folder, I given transaction control. Transaction control. This is all about today's topic. I hope you got good information from my videos. For more information, please subscribe my channel, like and comment on my videos. Thank you. Thank you all.